Now I know, before we mentioned how you built the buzz, and we all know like with success also comes with jealousy, hate, or challenges. So recently I watched a video that you put out to clear, your name of like, some serious allegations. People are trying to challenge you, saying things like he's a rapist or a pedophile. So, but and just to let people know, the charges did get dismissed.
Yes.
So we're gonna say that before we get into it. Can you speak on that situation or how everything transpired?
Okay. So we're not gonna go into detail because I'm saving this for the doc.
Got you.
They're gonna have to pay for it.
No problem.
We might pitch it to Mark Wahlberg too. Shout out to
All right.
Mark
Well,
Wahlberg.
we're gonna pray for that. Yeah,
Yo,
definitely.
It's coming.
Got you.
So I actually was a teacher in not really a teacher. They say instructor, volunteer. So basically, like I said in the video, they was trying to charge me with having a relationship with a female that was actually a student at the time. So they're saying she's 16, but at least, but at 16, but not 18, and the act that has supervisory and disciplinary status. So what they were trying to say was basically, if I had a relationship with my parole officer, they would arrest her for a sex crime.
Yeah.
Basically sex assault. You understand what I'm saying? If we actually was intimate. So because that didn't happen, the charges was basically dropped. Now I did plea out to a charge, which is child abuse and neglect. It's like leaving your kid underage in the house.
Yeah.
So that's how I was able to swiggle out of it. The only reason I really pled out, and I told everybody this on my YouTube, it was a mixture, of how my lawyer was carrying it, not having money. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not having money, you don't have proper defense. So when you in these situations, anything can happen. So it was like a toss-up, And once my lawyer told me, yo, you 3 strikes, you black, you Muslim, and you an ex-felon.
It could go bad for you.
Yeah, it could go bad. So it was scary. So, I took that charge and was able to get all of the sex charges dismissed. That was good for me. Although I kind of wish now that I didn't even take that charge.
You went something lower? Or?
No, because sometimes I be feeling like I could have beat it in trial, but it's hard because they tell you, yo, we're gonna give you 12 jurors of your peers, and then we're in a white town.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the Caucasians or whatever. I'm not racist. I don't have anything against it, but we know how certain people that really don't understand our culture look at us like we're savages, we're animals. As soon as they come in, he did it. Oh, he's a Muslim. What is they gonna blow up next?
Yeah.
So it was difficult. The cards were stacked against me. At that time, I had a stabbing, armed robbery, attempted murder. I had all violence on my jacket. So and not to mention, she was Egyptian, but they had her down on my paperwork as Caucasian.
Oh.
Okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. She looked pale, right?
Yeah. So it was like, yo,
she
was in the court crying. You know what I'm saying? So
did she try to like
she wanted to, but it was her mom pushing the envelope.
Okay.
Moms, pops, you know how that thing go.
Yeah.
It's nothing that she could have did. You know what I'm saying?
So for people that don't know, for like a man in jail or prison with a charge or conviction like that, what is that experience like, whether you're guilty or innocent?
So it's tough but you see me, as you can see on YouTube, it's no shyness about it. I'm going to pop out and I'm gonna let you know what it is off the rip, because I know what's the whole situation.
Yeah.
So being in Jersey, being from New York, I had a lot of you know what I'm saying, already, because you're from another state. So we don't like New York dudes over here, or whatever the case may be. So that's already stacked against me. So having a case like that, you're gonna have to rumble, man. It wasn't
so you got into a lot of altercations over
that? Yeah. Yo, Allahu Akbar. God is great, because I know how to hold my own. I know how to throw a punch. I'm not the best fighter. I did mine, you know, and I ain't take no L's over there. I took a lot of L's on Rikers Island, not behind the case, but this is when I was a young boy, you know, starting out. But you know, I got busy in Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And the county itself, though, wasn't a crazy county, because I hear a lot of people saying, "Yo, if you was in Newark," you know, but wherever, I'm going to do what I have to do to protect myself, especially if I know what's the situation. But for the most part, it was a lot of dudes jacking me. You know, because when you know a dude got a rape charge or he got some kind of funniness on his case, you know, I'm in the yard, I'm playing ball, I'm talking crap, we balling. Yo, what's up? Yo, you, all right. You know, it's nothing. This what happened. Or what y'all want to do? We, you know, I'm telling you, this is what it is.
Did some people not give you an opportunity to explain yourself?
Nah, not for the most part. But some people was a little too aggressive.
Got you.
Where I had to, you know, and I, you know, a lot of people just used to stay far away from me, and then some people that didn't like me when they heard about it, because I was basically on the front page. You know, because nothing happens in that county.
So that's like.
It's like worldwide news. So when I finally, you know, actually kind of, you know, got with some dudes, they didn't like me, and then they heard what was going on and they heard the whole situation. They became like my allies, you know what I'm saying? Because they know what's going on. It's a bunch of people in there sometimes for situations that ain't what it is, you know what I'm saying? So basically that was my situation. So they gonna get the full spill in this doc, you know.
Got you. So I know there's a lot of things we go through in life, you know. Sometimes it's like, yo, it's not even our fault. But and when we look back, we're like, damn, I wish I would have, you know, done this to avoid that. Do you feel like there's anything with that whole experience that you wish you had done different to prevent it to getting to the courts and all that? Do you feel like there's anything you could have done differently?
And that's a good question, because I just said, knowing what I know now, I would have went to trial. Right?
No, I mean, not even, well, we're going to get to, but even with the situation with
itself.
the girl.
It's a bunch of stuff.
What would you say you feel like you would have done differently?
I probably wouldn't even have worked in that school. You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Because she wasn't the only one that was on my back. You understand what I'm saying? No, and it's not, no offense to her, you know, or whatever the case is. But, you know, I was 26. So now people be saying, yo, you look like you 25. You could only imagine at 26, I'm 36. That was over 10 years ago, like 10 years ago. So I was looking even younger. So there was younger girls there. So they was all, you know, yes, not a good situation. When you know, so.
And you said with the court case itself, you said you would have took it to trial.
Yeah, I would have probably, if I would have knew what I knew now and had any type of money that I had now. My bail was $200,000.
Wow. So like 20 racks to get out.
Yo, come on. Oh, y'all serious?
Yeah. They just trying to capitalize on the situation.
Yo. So it was foolery to me. You understand what I'm saying?
If you did take it to trial and you blew, how much time was you looking at?
They were saying 10.
Wow.
So to get a 3 flat, which is only 9 months, reality, it was like, yo, it was a steal. I got 7 months in. But then I'm on parole. So now I gotta go deal with the violation over here in the state.
Gotcha.
So it was just a lot. But I'm not saying that I regret anything. Because, you know, Qadrullahi wa ma shafa'a. Allah has decreed, and what He does, He wills. So, you know, I'm not gonna say I should have. No, I'm saying if I was in that position again, I would have went to trial. But it happened, and I'm pleased with my whole life and everything that happened, and I'm not taking anything back.
That's what's up. You know what's crazy about like news and journalism? I always say this, like oftentimes the allegation is bigger than the like a dismissal or an apology. Because I feel like the allegations all over the internet, but I don't see where it says it was dismissed. I don't see that.
Exactly.
So did that frustrate you a little bit, or?
Some people tell me, yo, you could reach out to Google, take this down. But I never did. I just left it. And because I never had no real issues, because everybody that knew me already, they said, yo, if you would have said he shot a dude, then I would have been like, that's him. You know, so with the dudes that know me, so it was just like, you know, nobody brings it up in my neighborhood, you know. So yeah, it kind of was frustrating at a point, like but then it's just like who cares?
It is
And
what it
then
is.
look how it turned out.
Exactly.
It wasn't detriment to me
Hmm.
because the truth is the truth.
Exactly. Exactly. So I know you mentioned that even in the video, you mentioned a lot of men from the calisthenics world reached out to you. Scott Bernhardt put an encouragement words on your YouTube.
Yes.
How did that feel after everything to just
It felt
get the
good. It
support?
felt
Yeah.
good. It was a lot of people that supported, but then it was a lot of people that was waiting,
Still. Okay. Hmm.
seeing. Let me see this dude. Yeah, it was like a sex scandal that was gonna get the president
Yeah.
out the race. You know what I'm
Yeah. Yeah.
saying?
Yeah. Wait. With success comes that people waiting for you to fall.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
a lot of people was waiting to see what would happen, and
Hmm.
I just did my part.
That's what's.
I'm thinking about money, like
Yeah.
you understand what I'm
Yeah. He
saying?
wants to clear that
He
up and
like,
get.
nah, do it on this. And
Yeah.
that's what pushed me. I was like, God, I stood up all that night having to add the thumbnail, do this. The
Yeah.
shooting the video was like,
Yeah. The editing is the hardest
it
part.
was one shot.
Yeah.
It was just like,
Word.
no fumble. This is what it is, y'all. Honest, the truth. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Got you. So, when can people expect the documentary?
We trying to get it to you by like July.
Okay.
So we having a coming attraction though a little bit before that. So watch out for the coming attraction to the documentary.
Got you.
Crazy.
That's what's up. That's what's up.